Morning guys, it's Sophie here. Today I thought we could do a little video on going from dark to light. We've had a few clients come in this week, well in the weeks previously, expecting to go from being a really dark colour to a really white, clean, crisp blonde. And that is just not achievable in one sitting. Sometimes the hair just won't even want to get to that. So I thought in this little video I will sort of touch base on a few different aspects and why it's unachievable in one sitting. So say you have come in and you've been going, here's the colours. So you've got from black through to blonde. So there's a lot of different levels of lift there that we need to get through. So you come in and you're like a level 5, 4. We have to go through all these different shades to get to the lightness that you want to get to. So you will go through some of these warmer stages. You can't expect to go from here to here in one sitting and be a nice clean white crisp blonde. What you've actually got to do is cut through. This one here, I don't know if you can see with the light on it. Oh, might be better that way. So what I was just showing you before, here's our level 4, 5. The underlying pigment of that is red orange. So if we were to lighten that as we go up, if we're only able to get your hair to a level 7, the underlying pigment is going to be orange yellow, so it's going to feel brassy. So you need to go, so it's going to either feel warm or you need to go slightly darker that time and then lighten it again in 6 to 8 weeks. The reason I say 6 to 8 weeks is because sometimes people come in, after 3 to 4 weeks and their hair has just not repaired itself enough to be able to get to the white color they want. Instead of actually getting any lighter, you just keep damaging the hair. So it's one of those things where it is so unpredictable. We can't look at your hair and say, you're going to be blonde today. That's just not the case. It depends on your hair, how it wants to come, like if it wants to come down. It might be at the point where it's like, I don't want to lighten any further, and instead of getting any lighter, it just breaks off. So you might only reach, You might only reach this sort of level, or even a level 8, and it just won't lighten any further in that sitting. And there's nothing you can do about it because that is as far as your hair will allow us to lighten. So then we just have to work with that. So you might not feel as light in that sitting, but if you want no gold, you probably will have to go just that slightly bit darker. But yeah, it's just such a gradual thing getting from dark to light, and we really want to try and educate you all on how and what the processes are when it comes to lightening. Yeah, there's so many things to touch base on. Condition of your hair, how have you been looking after your hair at home, how many colours have you put on, is it box colour, is it professional colour, yeah, there's just so many aspects that can actually change the outcome at the end of the day when you're going from dark to light. It's really, really good if you were to come in and we can have a look at your hair and give you a proper hair plan. Now, you might want to be dark today, blonde tomorrow, and sometimes that's just not the case. It literally could take up to 6 months to get you to the blonde that you want with the condition of your hair without having to cut your hair all the way off or causing breakage, or, you've got to think of the big picture when it comes to being so drastic. And I know that's hard when you're watching social media and you see people like Kim Kardashian go from black to white in one sitting. Do you know how horribly dead her hair would be feeling and how porous that would be? She wore her hair slicked back into that little ponytail for so long. Her hair would have been feeling like jelly and straw. I don't care how much Olaplex you use, in one sitting to go from black to white is just not realistic. Please be more realistic when it comes to lightening the hair. But yeah, hope that hasn't scared anyone off from going dark to light, but there is a lot involved when doing so. So get in contact with us and we can do a bit of a hair plan for you and get you to where you want to be, but gradually and thinking of your hair in the meantime.